were kids, we'd always spin in circles. The more we spun around, the more dizzier we'd get. Sometimes it was a challenge to see who would fall over or who would stay upright. When I was young, 7 or 8, I remember this would be all I would do in my spare time. Spinning, spinning, spinning. One particular day, me and my mom were home. She was cooking and told me to go off and play. Obediently, I obeyed. I walked into the living room and began spinning around. I was trying to focus my eyes on my surroundings, which of course was hard. I could make out certain things like the couch or the television, but as I keep spinning, I noticed something out of place. I tried to focus my eyes. As I spun, all I could make out was a tall figure. I keep spinning. Each time it got closer. It started at the far end of the room, but now was only a few feet away from me. I stopped spinning and looked in its direction. The world was still spinning, but I was sitting still. The creature was moving back and forth with my vision. I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, it was gone. Mommy, something's in the living room. Oh, honey, don't be silly. No one's here but you and I. But Mommy, I saw it was tall and dark. Sweetie, go play. I'm busy. I walked away upset my mother wouldn't listen to me. I steered away from the living room and went to my bedroom instead. I turned on the light and closed the door behind me. Tossing all my toys into my closet, I made room for me to spin around. It began spinning after a few rounds and saw it again. I tried pushing it from my mind. Of course, nothing is there. I closed my eyes and kept spinning until I felt the breath on my face. My eyes opened, and right in front was the creature. My eyes were still trying to reset, caught a few details. Thin, gray face, sunken, and eyes that looked like black holes, and a wide grin containing razor-sharp teeth. I looked closer before screaming. I swear there was blood on its teeth. Mom! Within a blink of an eye, it was gone. My mother came rushing in. What is it? I was so angry and scared that it was gone that I couldn't find words to say. That's enough. I'm not coming up here again. She walked out, and I tried calling her, my arm outstretched, but the words were caught in my throat. She left my only safety. I was scared to move, to speak. Eventually, I had the courage to run out of my room into the kitchen. I sat in the corner and watched my mom. Too scared to do anything, I waited until bedtime. Mom brought me to my room and tucked me in. I'll get you a glass of water. She exited the room and I got settled into my bed. She came back up. Here you go, cupcake. She had her arm out trying to give me the water, but I didn't move. Baby? I still didn't respond. I heard her sit on the table beside me. Good night, honey. Sweet dreams. The door closed, and my only salvation was gone. I had to say a word because when she left, it appeared in the corner of my room. When she came back, it followed her over to my bed. When she left again, it closed the door behind her. I remembered the look it gave me when it turned around and walked over to the end of my bed and watched me all night. I was scared to fall asleep. Spin, it said. Its voice was so foreign, and I had understood, and I didn't want to disobey. I slowly crawled out of bed and began spinning around. It got closer and closer. The next thing I remember, I awoke. I was laying on the floor and the sunlight was coming through the windows. I sat up and looked around. The creature wasn't here. I felt horrible pain in my head. I touched the spot where it hurt. Dried blood fell into my hand. I must have hit my head on the table next to my bed. I stood up and fell down again. looked on the floor and saw a large puddle of blood where I was laying. I was so lightheaded and dizzy, I crawled out of my room in search of my mother. Looked in her bedroom, but she was gone. I slid down the stairs and searched around, but couldn't find her. Everything got blurry, and then there was a whisper again. It's okay. I fell onto my face, and the last thing I felt was a heavy weight on my back and a breath on my neck. My world went blurry and faded into blackness. Who knows how long I was out? I lost a little blood, and my mom came out of the bathroom, finding me on the floor. I heard her scream and felt my body move. She must have been shaking me, but I couldn't see. My face hurt. I felt tears were going down my face. I reached up to feel, but instead I felt empty holes where my eyes should have been.